Hello Sky, here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. That's me down in the basement lower level, right there by the back door, or front door, sorry. There's your clean out access, that floor drain, or floor clean out, sorry. Start out in cast iron. We'll make a quick transition over. This is going to be some flavor of concrete pipe. This will take me a little while because there's a lot of cobwebs in there, so I'm going to dump water in there. I brought a couple of jugs of water, knowing that the water's shut off in the house. I foresaw this happening, so I'm just dumping water down that opening, just so I can clean off the camera head. I might have to do it a couple of times, but so right now we're straight into this it's concrete pipe, more of a modern pipe than what probably would have been installed when the house was built. You can see the rubber gaskets in some of the connection points. And again, give me a little bit to get this cleared off. We'll have good visibility for most of the pipe, and then we'll lose some visibility towards the end. So likely some flavor of fortified concrete pipe. It looks to be pretty decent. There's some sections up ahead where you can see some flaking on it. Some of the areas just kind of delaminating a little bit or flaking off. I don't know if by chance they've had the pipe cleaned and that was the result of cutter heads going in there and just popping off some of the concrete. You can't really tell for sure. Also, there's this, if you look at, let's say, probably 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock on the screen, there's that line going both sides. Since it's uniform on both sides, my guess it was part of the manufacturing process. There's the rubber gasket that I was talking about. So pressure fitted together with that rubber gasket. Here's the flaking that I was talking about, little top and bottom right there. There's another section up ahead where that's noticeable as well. So all in all, it's a good looking pipe, especially knowing the age of the house. Improvements were likely done at some point. So again, a little bit more potentially flaking right there. All told, I probably dumped a 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons of water down that section of drain. So not holding water anywhere, everything's flowing nicely. Here's what I was talking about before. This is that other section where you can see some flaking or abrasion. The bottom of your screen is actually the top of the pipe. So again, it could be that they had the pipe cleaned out, cutter heads, dinged it up a little bit. Transition to PVC pipe. So for the last bit of this run, we're in straight on plastic pipe. Get back to the cobwebs. I'm gonna again try to dump some water down, try to wash it off. I'm not overly successful at this go around. Bear with me here while we get this. I get to try to clean this off a little bit. There's the water. Usually running the camera head back and forth, I can usually splash up enough water to clear off the lens. So my take is that this is either the city connection or a drop down into the city connection. Transition of pipe, there's a heavy enough drop in there, there's a big enough lip where I didn't want to go in there and risk getting my camera head stuck in there. 95 feet, knowing where the clean out was on the basement floor and the proximity to the street, the distance makes sense. Likely this is that city connection, or again, we're at that final stage where it drops down into the city. So I'm happy with this. I would say, again, all in all, it's a good pipe. You may want to either get a second opinion, share the video with somebody to take a look at it and get their thoughts on that flaking. But I would say probably the best thing would be to come back potentially in another year and a half, 2 years, revisit the pipe, run another camera down through there, see if there's any changes, see if it's just business as usual, or if there's been any kind of drop off in the quality of the pipe. I'm going to keep the camera head rolling, or the camera rolling, while I pull back. Feel free to watch the return journey on this, and as always, don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions. I'm always happy to be a resource.